angry guy here, and modern women refuse to accept that men don't want them anymore. Modern women refuse to accept that men don't want them anymore. They refuse to accept that men don't want women that are non-traditional. They don't want women that think cooking and cleaning is domestic servitude work. They don't want women that are woke. They don't want women that have high body counts and that are trying to have equality to men, including in the number of people that they've slept with. All right, we're going to check out this video with Sneeko and Cheyenne, and I want you guys to see just the reasons why men are rejecting modern day women and don't want what they have to offer anymore, which is literally nothing positive, nothing good whatsoever. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video now.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
Get you some cooking classes and call your mother and say you failed. I'm Sneeko, and I'm here to find love. I don't think I'm going to find it, but it's going to be a good way for me to exercise my charm and my bobbing and weaving skills on a date. We'll see how it goes and see if I'm really misogynistic. This is why I'm on Rumble, because what I say is not safe enough for YouTube, but I think I can manage her grilling. I deal with a lot more haram every single day on a panel of 10 haram women. This is nothing. I'm trained. I'm ready to go. She can ask me whatever she likes. I'm an open book. I'm one of the most honest people I know. So honest, I think that's why they had to ban me on YouTube. Sniper out now on all platforms. Good morning.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great.
Nice to meet
give
you.
Me a hug. Great to meet you.
Nice
you look
to meet
great.
you.
I wasn't knowing what to expect.
Thank you. You look nice yourself.
Nice. I put on a good shirt.
Yeah, it's a very nice shirt. Oh, he's handsome and he looks nice.
My apologies for being late.
It's okay. Better late than never.
Essex is a bit far. I did not think we were going to come all the way here. I was in London.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's good to be back. I haven't seen grilling in a long time.
Yes, well, we're back. We're back. So, Cheyenne.
Nice to meet you, Sneeko.
Nice to meet you, Sneeko.
I actually think she looks really good. I like her hair, her outfit.
So, Sneeko, tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Let's start with your hobbies and interests.
Hobbies and interests. I'm working all the time recently, so there's not a lot of time to do anything extracurricular. I consider this fun. I enjoy talking to...
Dating?
Well, I enjoy talking to beautiful women, but it's still work at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I'm always working.
Always working?
Always, yeah.
No sleep. So where's your accent from?
I grew up, I was born in New York City.
So what's New York like compared to London?
It's very similar.
It's
kind of identical in a lot of ways. It's getting infected by wokeness quite a bit.
Infected by wokeness?
It's getting infected.
What do you mean? I think I'm woke.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I'm woke. I'm conscious.
Big red flag. Giant red flag. I'm not really sure what she means by that word. People always use that word in different scenarios, but that's kind of want to leave.
What is wokeness to you?
Wokeness is using weakness as a virtue. It's finding power in being a victim.
God, he's opinionated.
It's just virtue signaling. So blaming things for racism, blaming everything on sexism, on misogyny, on other circumstances. People like to latch on to identity politics to give them justification for where they are in life.
Oh, it's going to be a long day.
Or make climate change their personality because they need to feel like they're oppressed. It's everybody wanting to think that the system is against them when the system is actually giving us these ideas to just keep us distracted and keep us fearful and always yelling about nothing. That's London, that's New York.
But at the same time, like, everyone has a different reality. My experience as a woman is very different to yours as a man. So of course I might call it misogynistic and sexist. But
latching onto that and blaming the world for being misogynistic will hold you back more than however misogynistic the world actually is. If you believe these ideas, your thoughts and beliefs, they end up emulating and creating your reality.
Yeah, you manifest it, right?
So if you walk into a room and you sit down here thinking that I'm misogynistic or that the world is oppressing you, what's going to happen is you're going to see more of it and you're going to be thinking that and the world's going to respond to that.
I don't have a victim mentality, but it's really hard to not let things burn you a little.
Like what?
It's so interesting because she says she doesn't have a victim mentality, and now she's getting ready to unload all the reasons why she's a victim. She literally said just now that the way that men are basically conditioned to be misogynist. She right off the bat she says that she's woke, and you have to understand that this is just the ideology of the average Western woman today, that they are woke, their mindset is woke, the world revolves around them, they are forever victims. Anything that happens to them in the world happens to only them. And it's amazing because they don't acknowledge at all that women live life on easy mode. They don't acknowledge all the things that they have. They don't acknowledge that women don't have to take accountability for anything, and that they are bailed out of every bad decision that they make. They absolutely have. They absolutely are. It's honestly infuriating. It's honestly infuriating. It pisses me off. It pisses me off a lot. There's another video that I want to show you guys, and this video actually comes from Just Pearly Things. And what that video does is it really illustrates how women live life on easy mode. They're not forced to take accountability for anything. They're handed everything, and men basically are just end up being doormats. And when you present women with these facts, what do? They literally go ballistic and they will attack. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this video because I want you to see this and I want you to hear how these women are responding. All right, before we continue, guys, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. If you have, thank you. Turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video so that YouTube will know that you're enjoying this content and you want to see more of it, and more of this content will appear. More of my videos will appear in your subscription videos and on your homepage. And also, guys, if you want to drop a donation, you can drop something via Cash App and PayPal. Both links are in the description of the video, and you can see them on the screen right now. Guys, let's jump into this video because I'm getting riled up because these women, these 304s are just trying they're trying my patience.
Would name one double standard outside of body count that does not benefit women.
You give me one and I'll be able to disprove it. Because
one that does benefit women, we get drinks for free. We get free on the first dates. We get into clubs for free. Women
get drinks for free from where?
Like at bars, from men. We get our first dates are free. There are specific grants that are offered to women that are not offered to men. There are women's shelters. There are not men's shelters. Not
there are grants that go out to youth all the time.
No, there is not specific grants for white males. What specific?
Why should there be?
Why should there be? They have higher suicide rates. That could possibly be one reason.
And then maybe there's high suicide rates because of all the privileges going their way, and they know that it's not equal.
And all the privileges. Excuse me, my brothers are white males.
Here's the really horrible thing about guys. I'm going to tell you. So I've been really meaning to focus so heavily on dealing with a lot of situation that's affecting white guys right now, because a lot of white guys are just dealing with this extraordinary amount of depression and self-defeat. Specifically guys who consider them part of the cell community. I don't want to say it because YouTube doesn't like that word, but the I-cell community. These guys they basically feel like society has given up on them and that there's no hope for them. And there's a lot of hope for them. Guys like these, a white guy over in Thailand is a stud, is a fucking stud. It's a fucking G. But, Western society tears them down. And it's amazing because you have this black woman here basically saying that white men deserve nothing. And she's living the money that these black women are living off in the United States, for example. That public assistance money is all from white guys. The vast majority of that money is coming from the taxes that are on white men. White men generate the most tax revenue in the United States. They're the largest population that generate tax revenue. All right. They're the ones responsible for generating the vast majority of all tax revenue in Western countries, and it's the honest to goodness truth. But they're also the most oppressed group in Western countries because they're blamed for everything, and literally they're the group that are least likely to receive any type of aid. All right. And both black women, white women, all women, they attack white men for just existing. And it is just infuriating. It's it pisses me off. And it pisses a lot of men off. There's a lot of guys that are watching and they're angry. But, people have to speak up.
So I'm
giving you another.
But I'm saying I've had 2 brothers that tried to commit suicide.
And I'm giving you reasons why.
And I'm saying it's.
And she does not care. She just told her that, and this chick does not care. They don't care about men. These are, and let me make this clear. Black women, they attack black men so much. They put black men down so much. It's no wonder that black men struggle in the world, because they tell black men they can't do anything. They're like, listen, you are this, you're that, you will never amount to anything more than this. And then black men enter into the world with this defeatist attitude, like, okay, well, I'm not equal to this guy, I can't do this, so I'm just going to go out here and do bad, all right? And get mixed up with people, with other bad guys that are going to act like fatherly figures to them because they never had fathers, all right? All this crap, all these black men that are incarcerated, that are in the streets right now, is because of black women. It's because of black women. And you can see that those are facts, because they come from fatherless homes. They come from fatherless homes, and and everything they learned or didn't learn is a result of their mother, who is put on a pedestal and called an independent, strong black woman, who's responsible for a lot of the mass incarceration in the United States. I mean, my gosh.
They didn't try to commit suicide because, and I'm not sorry, I don't try to bring in personal situations. Yeah. I shouldn't do that, but like, it's not because like they were thinking, oh, I have privileges. It's because life can be hard as a man. There's a lot of privileges offered to women that men do not get, and I'm giving you examples, but it's like I'm asking you
with white men. And why they should be getting grants.
No, I said this is a privilege that women get that men don't often get.
And privileges are given to people who are young as well.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because grants are given to people who are 18 to 25. So somebody over that, can they be like, oh no, they're okay. Grants are given.
No matter what you say to these women, they'll continuously attack and reject any reason, because they see themselves as forever victims and men as forever oppressors. Guys, modern women refuse to accept that men don't want them anymore, and they will use any type of delusion to believe that they are still desirable and that they are still victims. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. We'll talk more about it. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.